7-step formula. It's mean I will tell you the 7 techniques to solve the PMP exam question. First one is read the question slowly. This is very important technique to solve the PMP exam question. That's why I have put it at the top of the list. Some people read the question at fast pace, and in result of that they will reread the question again and again 2 3 times, and they are wasting the time. If you will read the PMP exam question slowly, then your mind start work and your mind is making sketch when you are reading the question slowly, and you are understanding the context of the question, what actually question is asking, or which problem question is discussing. This is very important technique. When you will go for PMP exam, you will use this one and you will be able to clear the PMP exam within first attempt. And next video I will tell you the remaining techniques of PMP exam question, how to solve the PMP exam question. The second technique is read the last line first. When you are going to solve the PMP exam question that are situational or scenario based question, this is most effective technique when you have a question more than 3 lines. Mostly question is given at the last line of the question. This can help you to save the time when you are running out the time. And this question is mostly like this: what should project manager do next? What have the project manager did already? And which plan to update? Which documents to update? How can be
Ignition off.
avoided? An issue has occurred or risk has occurred. These questions are like this. When you are going to solve the PMP exam question, you should use this technique and you will be certified PMP. The third technique is to solve the PMP exam question is to identify the keyword. If you can identify the keyword correctly, then question is your. You have to read the context of the question very carefully and you try to find out the keyword. If you have found the keyword, then question is your. Some keywords are like this: issue has raised, risk has occurred, and unidentified event has occurred. A stakeholder is added, a new stakeholder has been identified. You want to communicate the deliverable is accepted or rejected, the project is closed or cancelled. These keywords, you try to remember these keywords, then you will be able to solve the PMP question very easily. And fourth one is identify the context of the question, and question is from which process group. Total PMP there is 5 process group. First one is initiation, project charter, stakeholder register, and assumption log are made in the initiation. If you will find the word of project charter, stakeholder register, and assumption log, it means you are in initiation. And next one is planning. In planning, we make all the plan. Some students are asking which plan to make first, but normally we make all the plan simultaneously. It means we make all the plan at the same time. This is planning. And next one is execution. All the work is being done in the execution. All the work is being done in the execution. Issue has raised and teams comes, and we do all the work in the execution. And next one is monitoring and control. In monitoring and control, we are doing variance analysis. We are comparing plan versus actual, and deliverable are verified and accepted in monitoring and control, and change request has been raised in monitoring and control. And next one is closing. We are ending the project. We will update the documents, we will update the lesson learned, and we will write the final reports. These are the five process group. You have to read the context of the question very carefully and try to understand question is taken from which process group of PMP. If you have found the process group of PMP, this question is taken from that process group, then I am quite sure you will be able to solve the PMP exam question and you will be certified PMP. Fifth technique to solve PMP exam question is identify and select the project life cycle. First, you have to read the context of the question is very carefully and try to understand the question is taken from which process, which project life cycle. There is different type of project life cycle. I will explain you. First one is predictive. Scope is fixed and delivery is single. So risk is less, project is known and less uncertain. Raise change request and need for approval. We plan for each and everything. For best example for predictive is construction project. Our classical example for predictive is a house. Plan, we need to plan each and everything. Scope is fixed and delivery in one go. When house will complete, then we will deliver in one time. Then next project life cycle is iterative. Delivery is single, and scope is added or removed at any time. For that, best example is prototype car. And next one is incremental. Delivery in parts and scope is fixed. Delivery in parts and scope is fixed. For that example is a software like that. And next one is agile. Scope is adjustable and delivery in parts. Delivery in parts. Customer is king and team is self-organized. Team is self-organized and progress is visible. Sorry. We will use information radiator for that. And best example for agile is any type of software. And fifth one is hybrid. Hybrid can be combination of any two, predictive or agile. Please note that if the question is not mentioned this is from agile or predictive, then you will assume this question is from hybrid. These are project life cycle. You have to read the question very carefully and identify the question is taken from which project life cycle. Sixth technique to solve PMP exam question is understand the role in context. There is different types of roles in predictive environment and agile environment. Let's first discuss predictive environment. First one is project sponsor. Determine the project budget. Determine the project budget. Approve project charter and sign off the project. Then project manager determines the methodology used during project work, resolve conflicts, negotiate with the various project stakeholder. Negotiate with the various project stakeholder. Facilitate and integrate with the overall project work. And then change control board. Change control board is responsible to reject, accept, or deny the change request. Then project team contribute with the project objective, contribute and facilitate with the project objective, provide expertise, provide expertise and document the process. And in agile environment there is different three types of roles in agile environment. First one is product owner. Product owner is a voice of customer. He is responsible for product backlog. He prioritize the product backlog with the high value, high risk. Then scrum master or service leader or coach, he is facilitating the team to do a work in a better and positive way. He is shielding the team from impediments, roadblocks, issues like that. And then development team, development team is responsible to produce a product. Development team is self-organized. Seventh technique to solve PMP exam question is elimination. Use elimination technique to solve the PMP exam question. First, you have to read the question very carefully. Try to understand the context of the question and then move to the option A. Option A seems to be a right option. For that, you will do root cause analysis. It means you should have a justification why this is a right option. You will select A and move forward to the next question. No, 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 no. First, you will mark A and move to the next option and then check the option B. If this is a wrong, then you should do root cause analysis. You should have a justification why this is wrong and then move to the next option C, and it seems to be a right option. You will mark and move to the next option. Next option is option D and it seems to be a wrong option. You should do root cause analysis why this is a wrong option. It means you should have a justification if the option is right or wrong. For both condition you should have a justification for that. Then you have only two options, option A and option C. Then you will check which option make more sense. Go and select, or you will check which option is very near to the question. You will go and select it. Then if you will use my these seven techniques during your PMP exam, I am quite sure you will be clear the PMP exam within first attempt. Do join my anyone program. First one is one hour program and second is batch program. I am providing customized roadmap, daily follow up, weekly coaching call, best simulator, best mocks. The question is very near to the exam question. If you should follow by these technique, then you will be certified PMP within first attempt. Do join by any fun program and suits you. So see you there. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks for watching this video and live with passion.